My name is Muhammad Fazli Encik Jamil, and I want to talk about the group project proposal that we created, which is the Stage 4 Store Software Development Plan. Firstly, I want to talk about the history of the organization that we chose. Let me introduce you to Stage 4 Store, a mobile retail business based in Shah Alam, founded in 2022 by Mr. Ahmed and Mrs. Sofia. The store was established to serve the local communities with affordable smartphone, tablets, and accessories. Having been in the operation for 2 years, Stage 4 Store has grown to become a known and trusted name in Shah Alam. The store operates as a small medium enterprises or SME. Now, moving on to the SWOT analysis. The SWOT analysis is divided into 4 parts, which is the strengths, the weaknesses, the opportunities, and the threats. I will talk about the strengths first. This organization, which is the Stage 4 Store, has a wide range of smartphones and accessories, and it is also affordable. It is also affordable for everyone. But even though there are strengths, there are also weaknesses in this phone store, such as the non-existence of the online management system, limited marketing strategy, and dependence on the walk-in customers. This creates a big opportunity for us to create a system for the organization. When the organization has a system, they can improve customer experience, and they also can expand into online marketing. So, but the threat is high competition from other phone stores. That means the online market is actually quite competitive, and rapid changes in technology. Moving on to the organization. This organization has an owner named Amin Nasruddin bin Ahmad, the assistant manager Sofia Al-Barakbah binti Tahir, the sales supervisor Daniel Buk bin Abdul Azhar, and it divides into 2, which is sales staff and inventory officer. Sales staff has some names like Aina Nabilah binti Khairul Anwar and Abdul Hafiz bin Harun, and the inventory officer has Farah Shahada binti Abdul Ghani. Okay, moving on to the current system description. My team actually has a performance based on the current system description and the problems it had. So moving on to the performance, please.
Oh, hello, welcome to the store. How can I help you today?
I think I want to find a phone that has huge storage and bad programming.
Wait, let me search on the internet. Yes, I'm not quite sure about that.
Alright, here is the first problem for Stitch Phone Store. The seller does not know what the customer wants. He doesn't prepare and it doesn't show it clearly.
So we got 3 phones, which is IQ50, Poco F8, and Red Magic 8 Pro. Which one do you want?
I'm interested in IT.
IQ15 have 12 gig of RAM, 512 storage, I think, and I think.
Alright, here is the second problem for this store, which is the seller doesn't explain it clearly. The communication between these two parties are not clear and the customer is confused.
I think I'm interested in it. Do you have stock here?
I'm not quite sure, but let me check it back first, okay?
Okay.
I'm sorry. sorry to inform you, but we are currently out of stock for that phones. But I suggest you to take the other phones, which is Poco F8.
What do you expect for the Poco?
It has 12 gig of RAM and 512 gig of storage.
Okay, I'm taking.
Okay, wait for a second. I'm gonna check everything.
Alright, lastly, the problem is this store doesn't have a stock management system which stores the currently available products for the customers' demands. That's all. Thank you.
Alright, moving on to the proposed project overview. Here we have a flowchart, which is the proposed system process. It acts as the visual for the system process by the customer side. It will start with a question: does user have an account? If the answer is no, the system will move on to the create account and then it will go back to the question: user have an account? If the answer is yes, then the user will move on to the next process, which is the user login, and then it will check the catalogs for the customer, and the system will ask a question: interested? If the answer is no, it will go back to check catalogs. If the answer is yes, it will add to cart. After add to cart, the system asks again if you want to make a payment, if the users want to make a payment. If the answer is no, it will go back to check catalogs. If the answer is yes, it will generate a receipt that acts as the output, and then the process ends there. Moving on to the admin's flowchart. The first process is admin login, and then after that, the process is moving on to the admin dashboard. And then after admin dashboard, it will divide into four parts, four processes, which is the admin can check logs, the admin can check transactions, manage users, and manage stocks. After that, the system will ask if the admin want to end the session. If the answer is no, it will go to the process admin dashboard. If the answer is yes, the system will end. Then, the proposed system objectives. The objectives of the systems are to develop a system that improves customers' experiences, such as choosing a product and making payments. Secondly, it is to design a database system that accurately stores records of the business. And the last one is to design a system that improves admin's experience in managing the store, such improving users' feedback and product management. Moving on to the proposed system scopes. This project aims to build a smart online store that makes life easier for both shoppers and staff. For the customers, it takes the guesswork out of shopping by automatically highlighting the best flagship products and allowing them to compare prices easily within the cart. For the staff, the system includes a powerful admin dashboard that tracks sales history and manages inventory securely through a database, making it easier to grow the business. The only major limit to keep in mind is that the system is 100% digital, meaning it only accepts online payments like credit cards and bank transfers, and it will not accept cash. 1, 2, 3. Good. Next is the proposed system entity and attributes. This system has a lot of entities, but I will explain them thoroughly. Firstly, we will start with the entity of user, which has the primary key of user ID. A user can place many orders. So the entities of order has the primary key of order ID, and an order can include many payment, which has the primary key of payment ID. A payment has many receipts, and many receipts can be overseas by one user. Moving on, an order has many order line. And the order line entity acts as the middleman for order and product entities. And order line entity has primary keys of order ID and product ID, which is also the foreign keys. And many order line can be included in one product. The product entity, which has the primary key of product ID, and then after that is the admin entity, which has the primary key of admin ID. The entity admin. One entity, one admin can manage many products.
Now I would like to introduce you to our team members.
Hi, my name is Akil Luis Mustafa as your project leader.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Fazil bin Jamil, and I'm your database designer.
Hello, my name is Muhammad Zafran as the system analyst.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Ilham Hakim bin Amri and I'm your programmer.
That's it for the video. Thank you for watching.